partners, it's Anna here again at the Briscoe Western Art Museum. This week we're learning about the cowboy way of living, so I've got a very special book to read to you. This one's called The ABCs to Ranching, and it's by Raymond. What's really cool about this is it also has a CD that accompanies it with a very cool single by Nathan Mathis. This is called Take Me to the Ranch.
I hate to say goodbye to my sister and my mom, but I'm glad to go to do work at our ranch with my dad. Lucky, my trusty Catahoula cow dog and best friend, is all packed up and ready. Let's go, Lucky. Yes, girls' weekend, yells my sister. I can explore the caves to uncover Native American arrowheads as long as I behave. It's not too heavy. I have got to be more careful to keep from getting caught on the razor-sharp barbed wire fence that goes around our ranch. I'm okay. We have lots of Hereford cattle grazing at our pasture land that I can herd and rope anytime I want. Nope, I don't want to right now. There are lots of mischievous white-tailed deer that play throughout the year. They zigzag through the senderos like kids in the schoolyard playing tag. Hey, you're it. We have some birds at our ranch that are very sly. They'd rather ride on the backs of cattle instead of walk or fly. You want to know a secret? Look closely. The cattle egrets eat ticks and fleas. Disgusting. I can piggyback ride too. Yee-haw. My dad and I go fishing at our lake for largemouth bass. I expertly cast out my line really fast and far. The fish aren't biting today. I slip my foot in the stirrup and shout, "Giddy up." Then away we ride on our horse Blaze as my dad yells, "Hang on." We gallop through Monte. We trot alongside the papalote. We canter over the creek as if playing hide and seek. I see you. My dad and I head back to the main part of our ranch. He opens the wrought iron gate and I close it shut. I've got it. I see a curious jackrabbit stare at me through the tall grass. The black-tailed jackrabbit's long antenna-like ears point skyward and kind of awkward. Skittish, it scampers off without warning. Hey, was it something I said? My red kerchief I wear comes in handy. I use it in many ways that honest to goodness would amaze. Achoo! Excuse me. I move very discreetly to catch unsuspecting lizards, but the Texas spiny lizard can be sneaky, even sneakier than me. I think you forgot something. The wood cut from the mesquite tree is what we use to barbecue with, and in most cases is not good for climbing. On guard, I shriek as I beat a retreat. It's important to be on the lookout for the nopal. The prickly pear cactus has sharp, piercing needles called spines that can penetrate through the senses. My dad stresses I'd better watch out. I know. Ouch. 'Cause if you're not careful, it can truly sting. My dad tells me I'd better not touch. I know. Ow. I'm okay now. I have a lot more exploring to do, so I'd better step on it. Oops. A cow patty is somewhat squishy and has a strong, stinky smell that you certainly don't want to step into. Good grief, too late. I've stomped right in poop the size of Texas. The bobwhite quail is a reddish-brown, chicken-like bird with a particularly short tail. It runs hastily in a covey like a child rushing to be on time for school. Hey, wait for me. Yikes, I hear a rattle shaking. I know that can't be a good thing. I'm supposed to immediately go and quickly tattle to my daddy. Hey, Dad. Danger, a snake. My dad makes sure that the western diamondback rattlesnake doesn't make any more silly mistakes. Gee whiz, that was close. I think I'll take a short break from my ranch chores. By the way, a red-eared slider turtle can look a lot like a rock when he's basking in the sun's rays, and contrary to popular belief, he is not too keen on delays. I beg your pardon. Howdy, my grandfather and uncle say happily when they drop by at our ranch. My dad tells me not to get underfoot. My dad's a funny guy. Cowboys have been in my family for many years, and when Texas was a part of Mexico, the family rancheros were hardworking vaqueros. Hey, just like me. Western cowboy hats looked a tad different way back when. However, we still use our own hats today for the same reasons they had back then. Boy, we sure are clever. Our South Texas ranch land hasn't changed either. Various native plants, or xerophytes, continue to grow under these arid, sun-baked conditions. Lucky yelps when she brushes against a Turk's barrel cactus while playing. Believe me, I know how much it stings. It's been a long, fun day at our ranch with my dad. I'm not yawning because I'm sleepy, though. I'm just exhausted from all the hard work Lucky and I have done. Come on, Lucky. I like to go to our ranch with my dad. I get to see and do a lot of rough and tough things because I'm big, just like my dad. Love you, Dad. Love you too, David. We're going to catch a few Z's now before we head back home. Here are some words to lasso. Cattle brand, coyote, common nighthawk, dung beetle, deer blind, earthworm, hay bale, Harris's hawk, horned toad, javelina, kangaroo rat, mallard duck, possum, mockingbird, pathway or sendero, roadrunner, state of Texas, raccoon, white-winged dove, windmill or papalote. The end.